We've been talking a lot about El Nino, and El Nino is measured in water temperatures in the equatorial Pacific. But even along our coastline, water temperatures are about 2 to 5 degrees above average. When you go farther south where we measure El Nino, water temperatures have been above average since March, indicating a weak to moderate El Nino. Now, forecasters are saying that as we head into the winter months, our water temperatures down here could reach 3.6 degrees above average. We've only done that 3 times since record keeping began, indicating this could be the strongest El Nino we've ever seen. And the El Nino acts to alter the jet stream. So when you have an El Nino, it tends to bring more storms to the southern states, the desert Southwest in particular, whereas La Nina tends to bring milder conditions for our area as we head into the winter months. So a typical El Nino pattern during the winter does bring more storms and above average chance for above average rainfall for the desert Southwest. Now, the biggest correlation between El Nino and a wet winter for us is actually when you have a strong El Nino, and it's for the southern portion of the desert Southwest, San Diego. So we actually have a 60% chance to see above normal precipitation this winter. The farther north you go in California, the chance, or the correlation at least, isn't as great, and that's where a lot of our reserves are. And there's a lot of factors at play when you're talking about an El Nino. And you know, we've actually had droughts start in El Nino. We've seen anywhere from 4 inches to 22 inches of rainfall come during El Nino. And in fact, our last wet season was right before our 4-year drought started, 2010 to 2011.
Right.
That was a La Nina year.
Yeah.
So a lot of factors at play, and I'm going to talk a lot more about this and go more into detail at 10 News Midday.
I mean, of course, when you're talking about all this extra precipitation,
Right.
it sounds at first like, wow, that's great, we
Right.
need the rain, but it's not good if it all comes at once.
And absolutely. So the biggest thing is still conserve and be prepared for floods and mudslides as we head into this winter.
Yeah, the amount of rain we would need to get out of the drought is almost immeasurable.
I'm going to have all those details
Yeah.
at midday.
Great. Thanks,
All right, Megan,
Megan.
thanks.